here is the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome once again. The situation on Blockbusters at the moment is that David has £120. That's David Hards from Bristol Grammar School. He's our current champion. He also has a collection of pop videotapes. Next to him, and opposing him indeed, are Ajit and Ashok Jansari. They're from John Kerry Boys High School in Neasden, North London. They have £20 each. A quick word with each of them about careers, something we haven't spoken to you about at all. First of all, David, you, we know, run a mobile disco, but presumably you don't want to do this for life.
No, not really. I wouldn't mind going to radio or television, something like that.
In what sphere, do you know?
Well, possibly on the news side, journalism, that sort of thing.
Oh, a lot of openings, so keep the eye open. Who knows, somebody may spot you on Blockbusters. Let's hope so. Time to go yet. Ajit, what about you and Ashok? Are you going to go in for similar careers in view of certain things?
Well, would you believe it that we both want to be systems analysts?
Systems analysts?
Yes.
Both of you?
Yes.
There you are. Together in one firm. That would really confuse people.
Not that.
No. Right, we're going into the second game in a set of 3. Just to refresh your memory, the first game was won by our champion, David. It's up to the other two, Ajit and Ashok, to win this game to stay in the running. Right, the board says we start with D, so what say we play Blockbusters? D it is, hands by the buttons, and away we go. What D are the grounds of coffee or any useless David?
Dregs.
Dregs is right. Good start. And it gives you the lead for the next question.
L, please.
You'll have L up there in the top right. Already your intentions are clear. What L is the opposite of found? Ajit?
Lost.
Of course. Well done. Yes. And you now.
J, please, Bob.
Yes. Oh, we have another Blockbuster bonus. Yes, you probably remember. That means that the person who answers this particular question wins a prize for the school. And the prizes are pretty good, as you probably know. So let's ask the question and see who presses that button. Particularly important, you watch this one. What J is a receptacle with a lip... David?
Jug.
Jug is the well-interrupted answer. Yes, it is. And you have won a prize for Bristol Grammar. This is it.
David, we'd like to present new titles to Bristol Grammar School Library. Your winning letter was worth £400 to the school library fund. We're offering a real Blockbuster book token. Get together and nominate the new books you'd like at Bristol Grammar School.
Wow, a marvellous prize. I can't think, Dave, there's any school, really, that wouldn't welcome £400 worth of books, right? Bristol Grammar, likewise?
Yes, they'd love them.
Good. Super prize to win. Well, there we are, £400 worth of books for Bristol Grammar, but we mustn't forget, you have the choice of the next question. Which letter is it going to be?
F, please.
It's going to be F, and on we go. What F is another word for something false that has been forged? David, quickly on the button.
Forgery?
No, not the right answer. I'll give it to Ajit and Ashok. What F is another word for something false that's been forged? Hands up if you know. Well, that's Ashok.
Fake.
Fake is the one I was looking for. Yes, that's the one. Well done. And it gives you the choice.
H, please.
You'll have H. Right, here we go. What H is a consuming spare time occupation like train spotting or... Yes, Ajit?
Hobby.
It's a hobby. Simple as that, yes? And again, please.
M, please, Bob.
You'll have M to complete that trio across the bottom with this. What M was the Sir Thomas who wrote... Yes, David?
More.
No, it wasn't. Sometimes good to interrupt, not in this particular case. Ajit and Ashok, what M was the Sir Thomas who wrote Caxton's Mort d'Arthur? Not an easy one.
No, sorry.
Sir Thomas Mallory is the answer to that. Mallory. So we go on with another M. What M is called the naked ape? All go for the button. David gets there.
Man.
Man is right. Yes. And it gives you the advantage in that you have the choice for the next one.
P, please.
You'll have P. Short one. What P is a cat's foot? Again, they all go. Again, David gets there first.
Paw.
It's a paw, of course, yes. I know how frustrating it is when you press that button and don't get there first. Now, it's your choice, David. Where are you going?
I'll take E, please, Bob.
You'll take E. You two fellas, you've got to get in ahead of him if you possibly can here. Here we go. What E is a country whose name comes from a line of latitude? David?
Ecuador.
Ecuador from equator. That's it. That's Blockbusters. Well, Adjutant and Ashok, I can only say terribly hard luck. They're all busy shaking hands. It really was hard luck because I had a feeling that a combined talent there was really going to sweep the board. But it's a matter of being that much faster on the button. You take with you £35 each. Thank you for being on the show. I'm sorry you're wearing different colour pullovers. It sort of ruined the illusion. But never mind. The last lot were marvellous. And you get, of course, identical sweatshirts and identical Blockbuster dictionaries. Ajit and Ashok, thank you very much indeed for being with us. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Bob.
Away they go. And now it's time for David to take his second trip onto that hot spot to face the board. He's done one already. If you were watching, you'll remember he took a collection of pop videos. This is the second. Let's see if he's feeling any more confident, are you?
Yeah, slightly.
Just a slight bit. Practice makes perfect. By the time you get to the fifth, you'll sweep the board. Anyway, this is the board you've got to sweep this time. Right across there, goal to goal, 60 seconds or less. That's it. He's got to get across that board in less than a minute. David, can we ask you again to put yourself on the hot spot, please? As you well know, across the board, gold to gold in less than that magic minute. £10 for every correct answer if you don't get there. And again, as you know, we take our timing from the moment you give us the letters with which you want to start.
WL.
A pale but well-meaning fib.
White lie.
Yep.
OMO.
Person who doesn't fit into a group or team.
Odd man out.
Yes.
SV.
Smelling salts for fainting ladies in Victorian fiction.
Don't know. JL.
A collection of odds and ends sold as a bargain.
Job lot.
Yes.
ML.
Military government.
Don't know. ITO.
Visible from the coast, but is used to mean likely to happen soon.
In the offing.
Yes.
LB.
Russian president for 18 years who died in
Leonid
November...
Brezhnev.
Yes, right. That's Blockbuster. Tremendous. Well done. Had me going for a moment there. Thought you were starting to stumble with sal volatile, which was the smelling salts, and martial law, which is the military government. But you got across well within the 60 seconds, and this, David, is the prize you've won.
David, you have an electronic keyboard instrument which will almost allow you to become a one-man band. With its unique sound reproduction systems, you can play 8 instrumental sounds with their original clarity. Play piano, violin, or clarinet, add a rhythm section, and cut your first disc.
Well, there we are. So very soon you'll be playing your own discs on your own setup, won't you? Do you actually play anything at all?
I don't play a note.
No, but apparently when you get these things, you can actually teach yourself. Looking forward to doing that.
Yes, very much.
Good, David. Thank you very much indeed. A superb second Gold Run prize. You return to your seat, and we'll prepare to meet the next contestants. Well, 2 gold runs under his belt. Can I just put in here what I have done from time to time, and that is that he can go through 3, 4, and 5, whether or not he actually wins those respective ones. It doesn't knock him out. It means he has to win the set of 3 every time. And challenging him in the next set of 3 games is another family pair, I do declare. Let's meet Timothy and Helen Hibbard. From Ryde High School, yes, I am right. Welcome. Timothy, what do you plan to do? What are your immediate plans after the exams and everything are over?
Well, I'm going to take a year off and then hopefully go to university.
Year off? What are you going to do in that year? Not just loiter about the place.
Well, probably.
Oh.
Probably some community work.
Oh, good for you. Fine. What about Helen? Now, what stage are you, Helen?
I'm just doing my lowest 6th year.
And what are you going to do in the immediate future?
Take my A-levels, and if I pass them, go to university.
You're going to do that as well. Right. Well, we wish them all the best of luck. We wish all 3 the best of luck as we come up to this first game in a set of 3, which could lead them to the gold run. It could mean that David takes his 3rd. Let's find out as we look at the board and see that F is the letter that's blinking, and we play Blockbusters. All of you, hands on the buttons, and for Timothy and Helen especially, speed is of the essence. What F is the 4th near Edinburgh? Yes, David?
The Firth.
Firth of Forth. Right, that's it. It's a good start. And you lead us into the first choice.
M, please.
Which is M. OK. What M is a tree that produces syrup? Yes, Timothy.
Maple.
Yes, it is a maple tree. Well done. Have another.
H, please.
H. Yes, over on the top left. What H is the generally used name for the Low Countries, or Netherlands? That's David.
Holland?
Holland it is, yes, absolutely right. Zomping along now, which is the next one?
W, please.
W. Okay. Here it is. What W made Harrogate, Baden-Baden, and Bath famous as spas? Everybody went for the button, and David got there first.
Water.
Is the right answer. Water it is, yes. That button speed is essential. David?
B, please.
B. He's trying to climb up the left-hand side now, you two. See if you can do something about it. What B means an awkward, clumsy fellow and go... Yes?
Buffoon?
No. Here's a chance, Timothy and Helen. What B means an awkward, clumsy fellow and goes with country? Yes, Timothy.
Bumpkin.
Yeah, that's right. Country bumpkin, yes. We have a blue. And we have another choice, please.
T, please.
T, with obvious intent. And this question. What T are all pedigree racehorses? David.
Thoroughbred.
Yes, they are. Thoroughbreds. That's the answer. Your choice again.
K, please.
K. Right. What K do you use to open most... Yes, David?
Key.
Dangerous. Yes, that's it. Key. Open most locks, I was going to say, but you didn't need it.
N, please.
You need that one, yes. I thought you might. This is the one you've got to try and stop, Timothy and Helen. What N can be retrousse, aquiline, or pug? Yes, Timothy?
Nose.
Nose is right. Well done, indeed. Okay.
A, please.
We'll have an A right smack in the middle. Here we are. What A was defeated at Actium, was called Mark? David?
Anthony?
Anthony is right. Yes, that's the right answer. You could do. Yes, you could, or couldn't you? Yes, you could. You could make that connection at the bottom there. Are you going to?
U, please.
You're going to try. Again, you two, stand by. What U is applied to love and hate in romantic novels and means immortal? David?
Undying?
Undying is exactly right. Blockbusters again. Well, there we are. David is one game up. He has £180 to his credit. Timothy and Helen have 15. Will they pivot the post with the second game in the set of 3? We'll have to wait to find out. Only just a couple of minutes, though. Come back soon.
Congratulations, 82. You're straight on through to the next round.
Jenna's weight loss journey started with a simple goal: to get back in the pool. Start your weight loss journey with medication and coaching from Foy.
Here at Battersea, everyone wins when you play our Paw Draw Lottery. By playing, you help abandoned dogs like Henry get the love and care they need. Neglected cats like Millie win as they have somewhere safe to stay until they find a loving new home. And you could win too. Win the £10,000 Super Draw and you'll be jumping for joy. And the £600 weekly jackpot is a brilliant reason to play. Text draw 9 to 78866 to play through your mobile. Or call 0800 144 5924. It's just £1 to play. There's a £600 weekly jackpot and a super draw prize of up to £10,000. Text draw 9 to 78866 to play through your mobile. Call 0800 144 5924 or search Paw Draw Lottery. Everyone wins when you play the Paw Draw Lottery. So play now.
What doing?
Washing machine's broken, Moose.
But squeaky.
Don't worry, we'll sort it. Squeaky will be fine.
Okay.
Poor Squeaky. When life doesn't go to plan, ClearScore can help with personalised loans and credit cards. Download for free now. ClearScore, best friend for your finances. Which would you choose? This robot vacuum cleaner? Or this one from Woucher? Woucher. Save now. Live wow.
If you're thinking about the future, knowing that Aviva over 50s life insurance is affordable matters. Policies start from as little as £5 a month. Knowing it's quick and easy to apply online and that acceptance is guaranteed matters. But most of all, knowing that you've done your bit to leave a little money behind. Well, that really matters. Apply today and you'll be eligible for a £120 gift card. Over 50s life insurance. It takes Aviva.
Have diabetes? Wonder if you can have more carbs? With the Freestyle Libre 2 system, easily know your sugar values and where they're heading. Real-time readings sent right to your smartphone. And no more routine finger pricks. Manage your diabetes with more confidence. The Freestyle Libre 2 system.
This is the last two standing.
Let's get it on! Undisputed, Fury Usyk, live on Sky Sports Box Office.
The action doesn't stop. This summer on Sky Sports.
Oh, Queen Bee, you've buzzed too early again.
Welcome back. Thank you. Our champion, David, has £180 to his credit and one game. Our challengers, Timothy and Helen, have £15 to theirs and they've yet to get a game. Helen, I just want to speak to you very quickly before we go across to the board for the second game of the set of three. What is the Across Trust?
It's a national group that take disabled people on holidays or on pilgrimages, depending where we're going.
Oh, does it matter what age? Can it be anybody?
No, any age at all.
And how far do you take them?
Well, when I went, we went to Lourdes, but other groups go to Switzerland.
Splendid work. Wish them well, won't you?
Thank you.
An active member of the Across Trust, something of which I've not heard, I hate to say. Anyway, let's get back to business. Second game in the set of three is coming up. T is flashing on the board. Here we go. And don't forget, they've got to win this to stay in the running. T is the question. I shall pick it out and start. Stand by the buttons. What T goes before fever, coat, and war? Yes, David.
No, sorry.
Okay, Timothy and Helen, think about this. What T goes before fever, coat, and warfare? Yes, Helen?
Trench.
You're right. Absolutely. Trench coat. And it gives you the choice. Which one do you want?
B, please.
You'll have B, which is this. What B led the Prussian army at Waterloo? Yes, David?
I was going to say Bismarck.
You were going to say Bismarck. You would have been wrong. Timothy and Helen, what B led the Prussian army at Waterloo?
Blucher.
Yes.
Blucher.
Blucher it is, yes. Well done, that's a good one. So, Timothy, your turn.
L, please.
Right, L, you said? That's the one in the middle to link the other two up with this question. What L was the name of two monarchs known as the Saint... Yes, Timothy.
No.
It's escaped you. David, what L was the name of two monarchs known as the Saint and the Sun King?
Louis?
Yes, it's a good guess, and it's a right one. Louis, yes. When in doubt, go for Louis. Right. The next choice.
F, please.
F, okay. Not with this question, though. What F do you get if you add 13, 14, and 13? Yes, Helen?
40.
You're right. Well done. Yes, good one. Quick mind, quick on the button, too. Let's go again.
O, please.
O. All right, on the left. What O in the Isle of Wight was once Queen Victoria... Yes, David?
Osborne House.
Osborne is right. That's the one. Yes, well done. Well, now, it's your turn.
K, please.
You want K? We shall even up the segments if you get, but you may not. Let's see. What K is the principal city of Afghanistan? Yes, David?
Kabul.
Kabul is correct. Yes, that's it. 3 blues, 3 whites, and your choice.
G, please.
You'll have G. What G are scribblings on... Yes, Timothy? She knows, she can't tell you. I've got to ask David. What G are scribblings on walls?
Graffiti.
Graffiti, yes, of course it is. If looks could kill from your sister. Well, you almost made that connection there, David. Are you going to do it?
Yes, please, H.
You're going to do that H. Now, Timothy and Helen, I hardly need to remind you that you've got to get this one to stay here at all. So, hands on the buttons. What H is a form of milk that is not raw. Yes, Helen?
Homogenized.
Homogenized is right. Well done. A close call. Yes, what next?
S, please.
S on the right. What S were the grapes the fox said he didn't want? Timothy?
Sour.
Sour grapes. Yes, that's it. We have an interesting situation, David, don't we? It is Timothy's choice, and they're almost there.
P, please.
P. You have to stop them with this if you can. What P is a bird whose beak... Yes, Timothy?
Paradise.
No. Perhaps an unwise interruption. We shall see. David, what P is a bird whose beak holds more than his belly can?
Pelican.
A pelican is right. That's it, yes. Save the family arguments till afterwards. And you choose now, Dave. Where are you going?
R, please.
You'll have R. Okay. What R is a series of to and fro strokes in tennis. Yes, David?
Rally.
Rally is right. Yes. Well done. And you've got a choice to make that connection again, haven't you?
N, please.
You're going to have N. This one they must stop if they possibly can. What N means at the present time? David?
No.
Is the right answer. Blockbusters. Gosh, they got so close. Right up there at the top, and I thought they were there, but they weren't. Sorry about that. Nothing to do with me. She's laughing. I like to see a person laugh when they lose. Still, you haven't lost in money terms. You got £40 each, which is smashing. You've given us the pleasure of your company, which is even better, and we can give you a dictionary each, a Blockbuster dictionary, and a Blockbuster sweatshirt. Timothy and Helen, thank you very much indeed. Nice to have you in. Well, we're into our third gold run. He's got the first two. I wonder if he'll get the third. More confident than ever this time, David?
Well, I've been more nervous sat here than I have on the hotspot so far, so...
Have you really?
Yes.
Well, that's interesting, because this is the board you're going to be facing on that hotspot this time. That's the way you've got to go across it, which you have done in the past. No reason to suppose he won't this time. But, of course, he's got to do it in 60 seconds or less. So, for the third time, David, will you take your place on the hotspot, please? There it is, a minute or less, across the board, gold to gold. £10, don't forget, if you don't do it, for every correct answer. And the watch starts when you tell us you want to do just that.
ATCM.
A #1 hit for the Jam.
A tank called Malice.
Right.
PS.
Gem of some value used in jewellery.
Don't know. CAD.
It's a downpour when it rains like this.
Cats and dogs.
Yep.
WL.
The campaign against male dominance.
Women's Lib.
Yep.
LT.
10 Israelite families that revolted.
Don't know. PITS.
Reward in heaven.
Don't know. BB.
First convict settlement in Australia.
Botany Bay.
Yes.
SB.
Prime Minister at the time of the abdication of Edward VIII.
Stanley Baldwin.
Yes, it is.
WW.
Main campaigner in Britain against the slave trade.
Don't know. TLP.
Polite way of referring to fairies or leprechauns.
The Little People.
Yes, that's it. Blockbusters. Hey, what about that? Magnificent. Very well done indeed. For the moment, I thought he hadn't got it. He started to stumble, but shot through to the end. And you have won a magnificent prize. David, look at this.
David, we've arranged a holiday weekend in the capital with all the entertainments thrown in. Catch the latest movie without waiting for it to reach your local cinema. Take your seat in the stalls for the best new drama or the West End's newest big hit musical. If your favourite group are on stage at Wembley, we'll try and ensure you get the best view in the arena. David, take a chum on an entertainment weekend.
Wow, magnificent prize. Do you take the trip, tell me, David, do you take the trip along the M4 from Bristol to London very often?
Yes, fairly often. It doesn't take too long. It's only about an hour and a quarter.
But not with this end in view. Lots of entertainment like this, I'll be bet. If you were asked who your favourite group is you'd like to see at Wembley, well, who would you say? Just off the top of your head.
Well, I would have said the Jam, but I'm afraid they split up now, so I'm not sure now.
Well, you'll have plenty of chance to find out by studying all the papers. David, congratulations. A splendid performance. The third gold run. If you'll resume your seat, we'll start another game and meet a couple more contestants. Thank you very much indeed. Lovely performance by David there. He's now up to £215 and he's won all 3 of the gold runs, which is not a record, but it's something fairly rare on Blockbusters. Well, we move now from Bristol to Yorkshire. From the Convent of the Assumption in Richmond, we meet Sarah Moore and Helen Fernandez. Welcome to the programme. Sarah and Helen, nice to have you with us. We'll get round to your occupations and your interests a little later on. Meet David, he's the champion. Put your hands by the buttons, and we are going straight into the first game of Blockbusters. So let's play Blockbusters right now. D is the one we start with. Here we go. Hands by the buttons. What D is a game for 2 people known in America as... Yes, David?
Dominoes?
No. What about the girls? What D do you know is a game for 2 people in America known as checkers?
Drafts.
Drafts is right. You've got it. Very good. What a very good start to the programme. What's the letter you're going to pick?
P, please, Bob.
You're going to pick P, and P is a very good one to pick, but you won't know that right now because I'll pick it out of the board and I'll put it in my pocket and I'll save it for the next performance of Blockbusters. Join us then. Goodbye.
You've made us wait long enough. What's your final answer? Mecca Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.
With retirement round the corner, I want to spend more time with my family and less time worrying about the numbers. Which reminds me...
Welcome to British Seniors, the UK's #1 rated provider of over 50s life insurance.
Hi, I'd like a quick quote.
No problem. We're proud to offer our seniors lifetime guarantee. We guarantee 100% of claims will be paid, your premiums will never go up, and that you'll speak to one of our specialists in the UK. UK residents aged 50 to 80 are guaranteed to be accepted. Depending on your age, your loved ones can get a cash payout up to £10,000.
And that money could help with funeral costs, or even as a gift for the grandkids. I'll do it.
Plus, when you sign up, you'll receive a free £135 gift card and free 24/7 GP advice and health services.
You got them all right, that's amazing.
Be proud to protect your loved ones with British Seniors. To get a free quote today, call our UK team on 0800 977 5808 or visit britishseniors.co.uk.
You never forget the dogs you've loved, the friend who stayed by your side. And because you understand how a dog can change a life, will you help change someone else's life with a gift to guide dogs in your will? Request your free booklet to find out how to make your will for free. Please call 0800 694 0500 or search online for Guide Dogs Free Wills. And remember the dogs you've loved with a gift in your will to Guide Dogs.
A league of their own is back on the road. And this time, it's to sunny Mexico.
Muy bien.
This will be a trip to remember.
Kung Fu Panda 4, available to buy or rent in Sky Store Premier.
Four famous faces all hoping to take home money for their charity. Fingers crossed, the Chase Celebrity Special, weekends at 9 on Challenge.
Congratulations, number 3. You said cup of tea. That's the top answer. Mecca Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.